We are recording on all the devices. Clap, 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 clap. That's creepy. So, television news.
Yep.
Did anything interesting happen in television today or this week?
Well,
Which includes today.
well, depending on who you are, will determine whether you find any of this interesting. Flash news came out this week of Carlos Valdez, who plays the character who's going to become probably the Vibe. Yep, that's the character name. Laugh it up.
Good
It's
vibes
hilarious.
to you, my friend.
In the Flash, and it's about how he's connected to everything in a sense. And if you've watched,
Because aren't we all,
and
man?
if you've watched the first season, you kind of know where that's going. If you haven't, watch the last few episodes
No.
if you care.
Oh, okay.
There. Preface.
Also, they're making another Walking Dead spinoff.
Yep.
They're spinning off a spinoff.
And it's the exact spin-off that we've
Yep.
covered already.
Zombies on a plane. Because
Without
that
Samuel L.
seems
Jackson.
incredibly interesting to no one.
People who really like zombies, I guess.
Nobody really likes zombies. Who's like, oh man, I wish the zombie apocalypse would happen. That way I could pet all the zombies. Oh, he's a pretty zombie. Oh, he's a pretty zombie. Oh, he's so pretty. You're such a good zombie. No, they hate zombies. They want to see them die or be scared of them. Speaking of zombies, I recently watched the first Day of the Dead movie.
Oh,
Day
okay.
of the Living Dead, the 80s one. It's terrible. It's hilariously terrible.
Yep. Night of the Living Dead. I prefer
No.
that one.
Well, yeah, that one's good too. That I saw a long time
Yeah.
ago. And Dawn of the Dead, much
Yep.
better than Day of the Dead.
Yep.
But yeah, zombie movie, TV show,
Web series.
Yeah, it's
16-part web series.
Yeah, so it's gonna be like 10 seconds long each one. Because what the fuck do you do with zombies on a plane? Eventually, they either
shamble and
either
kill things.
kill the zombie, or they all become zombies. Neither one's interesting because they're all gonna die when the plane crashes anyway.
Yeah.
Also, speaking of terrible ideas, they're also going to be making a Watchmen TV show. Actually, they met with HBO to make a Watchmen series.
Quite possibly. It's a rumor.
So there's going to be more CGI penis on HBO if this happens. Because they can do that on HBO.
Yep.
So if you liked the TV show, or the movie, which should have been a TV show, it was about as long as a TV show.
Yeah.
I'm going to make that joke again when you're not coughing. It was about as long as a TV show. Like a whole season, not just an episode.
Yeah.
Long, dumb movie. Yeah, that might be happening on HBO.
Yep. And also, Con Men. Nathan Fillion and Alan Tudyk's comedy series has finally dropped a new trailer and has released, I think, the first 4 or 6 episodes on Vimeo.
Vimeo on demand.
Yeah. What he said. I haven't checked it out yet, but I'm excited to check it out.
Do you have
looks
Vimeo
hilarious.
on demand?
I do not. But I'll find a way.
Vimeo is slow as balls on my computer, which is not a slow computer.
It slows balls on a lot of things.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't understand why.
No.
So yeah, when that comes out on whatever it's actually going to come out on, I'll probably check it out. I like both of those people.
Yep.
And I think they're funny together and apart.
Yep.
So what jumps out at you, Lucas?
Well, now that we've been talking since before the show started and during the show, actually, Watchmen TV series,
Why?
because it would be so much better as a TV series. I could see it
Do
working
you think
really
they're
well.
going to do a reboot or take off from like the beginning of or the end of the movie?
I think they'll have to do a reboot. I don't think it's going to be taking off from the movie.
So you think they're just going to retell the same story?
To an extent, only do a much better job of it.
Well, that's not hard. Actually,
Because it'll make more sense in a TV format than in the movie format, where you're like giving you these little tidbits of each character, trying to get you attached to them without ever getting attached to any of them.
was the comic book, I don't really read comic books much, was it just a singular graphic novel? Or was it an actual series of comics? Let us know in the comments below, because when I grew up, I did not have access to comic books, really.
Me either.
So, let us know.
Like,
down below.
Yeah, especially with saying now they do things like omnibuses, where they just take all of the comics and put them together.
Omnibuses.
Yeah. And then...
His words are good.
And so, like, even like with a regular graphic novel, sometimes it would come out in sequences. Because, like, The Dark Knight was considered a graphic novel, but that originally, I think, came out in, like, some installments first. So, yep.
This one has no idea.
So, yeah, tell us stuff below.
Yeah.
What jumped out at you? No?
I had not heard of Con Man until today.
Gotcha.
So, but I like them. They're good. They were good in Firefly.
So do you even know what it's about?
I know it's about a con man.
Well, actually, it's about a guy from a science fiction show played by Alan Tudyk, who's going around to different like cons, like Comic Cons and stuff.
Yeah,
and
he's the man at cons. A con man.
Yep. So it's a nice little play on words there.
So yeah, it's also very, very well casted because he is one of those people.
He is, yeah.
Although he's been in other things as well as Firefly.
He's been in a lot of things.
Yeah.
Like he's very prolific if people don't realize it.
Yeah, you generally don't because you don't necessarily think of him because a lot of times he's more of the secondary or tertiary characters.
Yeah, or he's like he plays lots of really good antagonists too. Yeah. With that, and it's like always like he'll play a good antagonist in a series. Like I think Dollhouse is the one I'm thinking of, where he played the main antagonist.
He was not the main antagonist, so he was just kind of
he was built up as the main antagonist, and he was only in an occasional episode each season.
But also that was a Joss Whedon show.
Yeah, and it was
so of course he's in it,
and he did an amazing job in it too. So
yes, obviously. He was very good, but he's very good in everything.
He also does a lot of voiceover work too.
Yeah.
And not many people know that he was the voice of Sonny in iRobot, the main robot.
I didn't know that, but
exactly.
It's too expensive to be Batman.